I think there is a lot of nostalgia around what tariffs can do, and perhaps not enough realism about what we all know is the impact of tariffs if we just look back at economic history over the past 150, 100 years. We know that actually, ultimately, what happens with tariffs in a positive scenario is there might be short term pain, mid term gain, and then long term pain. Because ultimately, what it does is it makes industries less efficient, it makes industries in particular countries less innovative. It means that countries have got to do all of these different things for themselves rather than relying on their comparative advantages. Why should a country that has no trees have to be chopping down its own wood? It just doesn't really work. And we do know that the globalized free market system has dragged billions of people out of poverty over the past 100 and 150 years. If we especially look at the last 50 years with what's happened in China since they opened up their economy, we've seen one of the biggest increases in prosperity we've ever seen. So we know this stuff works, but I suppose in the 2020s, there are a lot of people, perhaps in the Rust Belt in the US. I don't really know if the same analogy works for Europe, but certainly in the Rust Belt in the US, who have not been feeling the gains of globalization and free market capitalism and free trade in the same way as other people perhaps on the coast. And yes, they might be spending less on food, and yes, their iPhones might be cheaper, but they've lost something about their communities, the jobs that they all used to do, the sense of purpose that they had. And so I can understand why the sweet nectar of protectionism that Donald Trump is selling to the American people is getting people very excited about the future of things. But we know that it doesn't end well.